Hi guys, today let us do a quick revision of the fifth module. First, we studied about the lathe. Well, the lathe is a machine tool which is used to remove excess material by forcing a cutting tool against a rotating workpiece. The lathe consists of the bed, which is a rigid structure forming support to all the other parts, the headstock, which contains the gears and pulleys by which the workpiece is rotated, the tailstock, which is used to provide support at the other end and also for holding tools for performing different operations, the carriage, which consists of the saddle, which is used to support the cross slide, compound rest and tool post, the cross slide, which allows cutting tools to move at right angles to the lathe axis, the compound rest, which is used to swivel the cutting tool at any desired angle, the tool post, which is used for holding the cutting tools firmly in position, the apron, which houses the gear levers and hand wheels and also the clutches, the feed rod, which is used to give the feed for the carriage for performing various operations, and the lead screw, which is used for the movement of the carriage during the thread cutting operation. Then we studied the different lathe operations, that is the cylindrical turning, which is the process of removing excess material from the workpiece to produce a cylindrical surface, facing, which is the operation for generating a flat surface at the end of the workpiece, knurling, the process which is used to emboss attractive crisscross patterns on the surface of the workpiece, thread cutting, which is the operation used for cutting screw threads on the workpiece, taper turning, which is the process of producing a conical surface from a cylindrical shaped workpiece, and then drilling, which is operation of producing a cylindrical hole in a solid workpiece. We also studied the specifications of the lathe, that is the swing distance, the distance between the centers, the length of the bed, the speed of the spindles, and also the radius of the swing. Then we moved on to the concept of milling. Well, this is a manufacturing process in which excess material from the workpiece is removed by rotating a multi-point cutting tool called the milling cutter. We then studied the different milling operations, that is plane milling, which is the operation for producing a plain horizontal surface, end milling, which is the operation performed for producing flat surfaces, slots, grooves, or finishing the edges of a workpiece, slot milling, which is the operation of producing various types of slots such as T-slot, plain slot, or dovetail slots, angular milling, which is the operation of producing angular cuts, form milling, which is the operation of producing curved profiles, straddle milling, which is the operation of milling two parallel vertical surfaces simultaneously, and gang milling, which is the operation where two or more cutters are mounted on the same arbor. Then we studied about the different types of milling machines, that is the horizontal milling machine, where the milling operation is carried out by a spindle which is horizontal to the surface of the workpiece, and then a vertical milling machine where the milling operation is carried out by a spindle which is vertical to the surface of the workpiece to be operated. Well, then we studied about the CNC machines. Well, the computer numerical control is a machine which accepts a program or a set of instructions and stores it in the memory of a computer, which in turn controls the working of the machine tool. Well, the CNC machine components include the part program, which is a set of instructions fed into the system, the machine control unit, which consists of a microcomputer and related control hardware that stores the set of instructions and executes it by converting the command into mechanical actions of the tool, the machine tool, which is the tool performing the actual machining operation, which is controlled by the MCU. Then we studied the various advantages of the CNC machine, such as high productivity and high precision, and also the disadvantages, that is the high initial cost, high maintenance cost, and requirement of a skilled programmer. Then we moved into the concept of robotics. Well, robot is a programmable, multifunctional manipulator designed to move materials, parts, tools, or devices through variable programmed motions. The configuration of these robots are classified into Cartesian configuration robot, where the movement of the robot is designed to move parallel to the X, Y, and Z axis, the cylindrical configuration robot, where The movement of the robot arm is designed to move in a cylindrical coordinate system. The polar configuration robot, where the robot arm can move in a partial sphere, and the jointed arm configuration, which is the configuration similar to the human arm. We studied about the various applications of the robots in the field of welding, assembly, pick and place operations, forging operations, etc. Thank you.
Wow, that's impressive! You have completed a magic today. For more videos, subscribe. Join our Facebook group and Instagram page for group discussion and live magazine videos for exam preparation in an hour. We start at ClassFly community for students to learn from a friend in a simple way and support them in their own languages. If you are willing to be that one friend who saves us at the exam night preparation, then please join us by visiting classfly.in.